All right, I just got to extrude that rectangle up to that cylinder there so I can add that material. So let's do that. It's a 10 by 4 rectangle sitting right there. So let's extrude the rectangle up to next. It'll take it right up to the cylinder. Make sure it's an add, so it's adding material. And you can either add it to the cylinder or to the bottom. They're all going to go together eventually, but I'll go ahead and click the cylinder, say OK. Now let's add those two pieces to this blue here. And let's see how to do that. Go to the Boolean command and say, let's take this bottom piece and merge it or union with that piece and that piece. I think it's going to keep the word bottom now there, so I don't have to rename it. Awesome. So I've got a bottom and I show the top. The top fits in there. Okay. So now I'm going to remove the or hide the top. Let's shell the bottom. So there's a shell command somewhere over here. Shell. There it is. Click that guy. Make sure you click on the top face because that's the face that's going to get removed. It's not removing it because there's some funkiness going on over here. So I'm going to make my shell thickness only 1 millimeter. See if it'll do it. Yeah, there it goes. Let's see if it'll do 2 millimeters. Oh yeah, it'll do that. But 3, it doesn't do it. So let's just do 2 and just accept that. I think 2 millimeters is too small for a wall, so I'm going to make them 3, but I couldn't do it because of these funky little corners here. Things would have overlapped or intersected or something. So what you can do here is just extrude. Like I want to extrude that 1 millimeter. Make my walls a little thicker and add it to the other one. Sweet. Extrude all my sides 1 millimeter. Accept. So I'll get these 4 extrusions here of 1 more millimeter. If I'd have planned this ahead, I could have shelled it to 3, but I'd forgotten. Like shell it before we added those. Oh well, we'll deal. Oops, I didn't accept the other one. Accept that. Let's extrude this wall now, 1 millimeter, and accept. So basically, I shelled it to 2 millimeters, and then I added 1 more millimeter to each wall, so it's thick enough when we print. 2 might have been fine, but I like a thicker, more sturdy wall. Cool. Let's see. Now I got to put the little nubbins on the end here. And let's see here. Let's put the top on. And let's see. I'm going to get rid of some material here. Let's get rid of the top. What I mean is I think this stretch needs to go down a little bit. So I'm going to extrude that rectangle. I'm going to take it, remove about 1 millimeter of material. Let's see what that looks like when we put the top back on. Yeah, there's a little bit of space there. We need some clearance for when it moves. Cool. We are almost done. We just got to add the nubbins and the little holes there. So this says to put the nubbins, these little knobby things, on this guy. So let me hide the top and let's put one in there. So let's sketch on this surface a circle. See if you can find the center. Oh yeah, look at that. It knows where the center is. And I think a good size is about 2 millimeters. And this has it being spheres. I like to just extrude it and then let's go out like 2 millimeters there, or yeah, or 1.5. Let's do 1.5 millimeters and say okay. And then I just like to do a little, what do you call that? A fillet. But just make it like a 1 millimeter fillet. And then it rounds out the end like that. Sweet. Now we'll just do it to the other side.